In the cold winter of northwest Syria, an underground cave is the only refuge for these displaced families. Some find shelter in abandoned prison cells. They have nowhere else to go. The Russian-backed government offensive to recapture Idlib from rebels has forced nearly 1 million people from their homes.
The Russian shelling forced us to leave our homes. We took what we could and came to this prison. We decided to stay in a cell which is about 20 square meters, and we divided it between 3 families. We still need things like blankets and food.
For trapped families, this concrete border wall between Turkey and Syria is the last frontier between safety and government troops. Small children try to scale the high walls, but cannot get in. Turkey hosts about 4 million Syrian refugees and says it can't cope with more.
The regime is advancing from the east and from the south. People are now completely surrounded, and there's been a lot of displacement. People are forced to go to the closest point to the Turkish border. There's the border wall there. Our tents are 50 meters away from the Turkish wall. We're all afraid.
On the front line, Turkey-backed rebels are fighting government advances. Opposition fighters have recaptured Al-Nerab, a town on the strategic M4 highway between Syria's commercial hub Aleppo and the coastal city of Latakia. But government forces are closing in from the south. Syrian activists say the aim seems to be to control the M4 highway that runs through major rebel strongholds. And that means bloodier battles and more civilian displacement. The UN and aid groups are calling for a ceasefire.
The crisis really demands immediate action from the Security Council, from member states around the world, because this is a crisis now on a scale that we've not seen throughout the entire Syrian war.
Another dark chapter in the 9-year civil war, as President Bashar al-Assad's forces keep pushing ahead for a final victory. Priyanka, Gupta, Aljazeera.